Hello everybody, how you guys doing? So now the Philippines election is over, so I wonder what's gonna be the next. So how do you guys like the new president right now in the Philippines? Marcos, and the vice president is Sara Duterte, Duterte's daughter. So we'll see what happens next. It's kind of exciting, really. What do you think?
What I think is I'm trying to drive here, you know. Yeah, it's a pretty part of Mount Mellow. Actually, this is North Little Rock. Going towards the Costco again. Got to pick up some diapers for little Bryson. And apparently I got to pick up some steaks. We haven't had those for maybe a long year, maybe.
Oh, yeah, 2 years.
And with Mother's Day, there was a debate whether we should have steaks or not, and I guess I didn't get the right message. So yeah, we didn't have them for Mother's Day, and I hope you guys had a good one there. Wherever you are, your Mother's Day was good. Yep, we had a Mother's Day cake, but today we're going to get the steak to go along with we got Bryce's diapers. That's about all we have to buy over here, but that's what we're going to do. And about the election, I hope it works out well. My feeling has been lately that the Philippines has become more of a dictatorship with the things going on over there. And the history of this new president, the family history is very mixed. And so I just hope it works out well for everyone that's living there. And we've had messages from our subscribers that many of them are very happy to be back here in the United States and never want to return to the Philippines ever.
And some wants to come back.
And then there's some that still want to come back. We have friends that are going back to the Philippines here. And when are they going to go back, Paul? Hey, Paul, if you're
October.
watching.
I think October.
So October is their target date, so they're going to go back. And they are vaccinated, so they can go back. But we're not going anywhere for the time being. We're going to see how it pans out with the new president. We're going to see if he's going to get worse, stricter with the vaccine requirements, because we're not playing that game at all. We're not going to do that. I feel it's a violation of our civil liberties. So we're going to see if they'll lift that. And if they do, we'll consider going back.
We have a few friends there that they keep messaging us, and then they wants to come back here, and they will say that they're kind of tired over there right now. So we'll see. We're still gonna study first before we really decide when they open it up. But I don't know if they really open up the unvaccinated people, because the new president, I heard before, he said that when he will become a president, he will make sure that everybody will be all vaccinated. So is it time to give up the Philippines?
No.
We'll see. For now, we're if we can't go back to Philippines, we're kind of studying the Costa Rica area.
My brother used to live there.
Yeah,
My little brother used to live over there for a while.
Yeah.
And he liked it, and my good friend Art, from I've known for 30 years or so more, he lives over there now. So hello, Art, if you're watching. And I'm driving, so we're thinking about it, looking into it, watching videos. So we have our options.
Yep, we'll see. Hi, Bryson. Bryson got a new haircut yesterday, huh, Bryson?
My mom cutted Bryson's hair.
Cut it. She sure did. Looks better.
Yeah, that was
Looks
thick.
good.
Because this kid, I just cut it by myself, because I am really 100% sure that if we took him to the parlor, he's not gonna sit down in there. He's gonna be fighting to the whoever cut his hair. So it's gonna be a big trouble. So I cut it by myself. Right there.
All I'm wondering is how many more months am I going to have to buy it? We're going to have to buy diapers. It's not just the fact they're about $45 a box now, but I want them to get on that get potty trained.
Yeah, I tried to potty train him, and then he sit down, but he ran away. He really giggle, like shaking his head. So to all the parents out there, I wonder how old your kid is starting to potty train, because Brianna, only one time I teach her, and then she automatic listen to me. She's 3.5 years old. So I think Bryson will follow Brianna too.
Another thing we got to get is Cheerios. I buy the 2-pack of Cheerios in the large box about every 2 weeks or 1 week. 2 weeks?
I think every 2 weeks.
Bryson has them every day, several times a day, dry cereal in a bowl.
Yeah.
And Brianna, you have it too for breakfast, don't you?
With milk.
Yeah. And
Bryson, no milk.
yeah, and go ahead, B.
And brown sugar.
And brown sugar, yeah, you do without that. But Bryson doesn't use anything on his, just dry, and he loves it. He's a Cheerio kid.
Cheerio.
He's a Cheerio kid. He's a good boy.
Yeah, every morning he wake up early, like even 5 a.m. in the morning, and asking me, Cheerios?
Yeah. Oh, and one of the questions we've had about the kids is, well, a couple of questions. One is about their education, and we've had that question a few times. But also they ask about what do we feed him, or what's he eating now at his age 3, because kids are really fussy. Of course, everybody knows that has kids. So what is it that we try to make a list? I would respond to one of our subscribers about that.
Yeah.
The kind of food he's eating now. He's eating Cheerios, apple wedges, 2 or 3 bananas a day, just loads of bananas.
3 bananas.
Yeah, and what else? Make a list. What does he like?
Crackers, apple. But
Bananas.
mostly the bananas and the Cheerios is the one he's
There's
eating.
more things. He eats a little bit of popcorn.
Popcorn, cake, ice cream.
And he has donuts. And he has.
No, he doesn't eat. We haven't had a donut in months.
Yeah.
Yeah. but
Oh,
he
yeah,
used to.
yeah. He eat right.
Once in a while.
He gets those little chocolate donuts.
Yeah.
And he. And only once in a while.
Why are
like,
you cupping your hand?
Like
over your
once
mouth?
in a long while, he eats popcorn.
What you?
Well, it's because
Listen, Bria, whoa, hey, hi.
it's because Bryson might wanna eat popcorn after I tell the popcorn.
Oh, yeah, don't say it too loud because we try to avoid that one.
Bryson is really different than Brianna, because Bryson is really picky. Brianna is not picky when the time to eat the solid food, but this one is really different. So they have different attitude. So when you have picky eater, oh boy, it's really hard. But the good thing is he ate 3 bananas a day. So that's a good one.
He does not like scrambled eggs.
No,
does
he
not
threw up.
I
like-
hate it.
He doesn't like those little fruit cups or anything like that.
He
Or
eats
squash
yogurt
or
also.
vegetables. No vegetables, huh?
No, he
No.
threw up.
No potato, no.
No, not even one vegetable.
No. He'll change.
Well, when he was 1 year old, he used to eat rice, noodles,
Right, yeah.
anchovies, and now
And
he's really
anchovy.
picky. He knows what to do now. He spit it out or he run away, whatever.
Yeah, he knows his preferences and how to get it. Yeah, he knows how to get his preferences.
Yeah, it's really hard when you have picky eater.
You know, problem is these kids nowadays in the USA just never get hungry enough. You know, that's the problem in poor countries. Kids don't discriminate. They just eat whatever you give them.
Yeah,
They're happy to get it too.
yeah.
That's
really hard.
spoiled American culture.
Yeah, in Philippines, most of the kids were nice to me, but in America, only some of the kids are nice. I mean,
Yeah, little kids have attitudes here, don't they?
Yeah.
What if that comes from their parents?
So here's Bryson's diaper. $44.99. Number 6. Last number, Bryson. Last number.
That's it. You gotta finish up pretty soon, Bryson.
So you better start learning how to poopy now in the toilet.
What is that? What is that, Bryson?
He's thinking.
What is he talking about? Well, I got some ribeye steaks.
Oh, ribeye steak.
We're just trying to figure out how long it's been since we had these, and she says 2 years. I can't believe that.
It is 2 years.
2 years?
Yeah.
And then I haven't had DQ in 1 year.
Oh god.
I wish they were prime. These are choice
Yeah.
ribeyes, but we'll see how they are. Giving them a try.
How come you don't like steak anymore?
I don't know. I kind of lost my taste for it for some reason. See how this goes. Maybe I'll reinvigorate my taste buds. But I just like other things better, I think. But
Yeah.
we'll give these things a whirl. That's it. We're going to do these steaks right now. And we're going to chit-chat a little bit about education for our children. We do have our subscribers inquiring quite a bit about it and how we do it, and a lot of people that would like to homeschool their kids or world school their kids are a bit hesitant and fearful because of the unknown. And we're going to just tell you what we do and how we approach it and our philosophy of education. In the meantime, I'm going to put these on this little George Foreman, which we have not used in quite some time. Today we're only going to make a couple of them. Pick the two you want to make there. They're kind of big.
They're all big.
Just pick two. How about we pick these two right here? They're kind of the same.
Yeah.
We'll save this one for another day.
Oh, that's really
They're
big.
very big. We could probably split one, really. Do you want to split one, or do you want to...
I make two. Because me and Brianna.
Two?
Yeah.
Okay. We're just going to season today with some kosher salt and the freshly ground pepper that I created the other day. So, but first we're going to put something in here. Hey, we've been lately making turkey burgers from scratch.
Yeah.
They're really, really good. I made it yesterday, and we talked about it. I should have made a video of that one because that was really turned out good. So I'll show you guys how
We'll
to
do
do
a video next time.
it.
Next
It's really
week.
lean and healthier too.
Next week we will show the turkey
Moist, and
burger.
really good.
Very good.
All right, let's try and see how it goes on the George Foreman. Reminds me of the hotel days when we
I
did
know.
this. Let's go like this. The educational thing and how we homeschool, world school our kids, we take kind of a more of a Montessori approach to it. We believe all learning is pretty much intuitive. You need guidance and instruction, and we do it as our parents are the most important person to a child, obviously, and it's our duty. It's incumbent upon parents, I think, by God, to educate their own children, and parents do that anyway to a degree, just by living in the household with the children, and hopefully the children are being ignored. But in our case, we spend all of our time, 100% of our time, with our children because I'm retired and Reese doesn't work, and she just takes care of the children and nurtures them, and they're very happy and they're thriving very well.
Yeah, we have more time to spend for our kids. That's why we do it.
And for sure, it's easier for parents that are retired already, obviously, or have other kind of jobs that give you flexibility to be with their kids. And it's really great if at least one parent could be home to homeschool. But more than ever, we found the world has opened their eyes to the fact that for the last 2 years with COVID, closing down all the schools and all that, and the tyranny that was going on in the schools, public schools, and all the police measures they were taking against the children, that the parents need to step in and rescue the children from the public school system. And then a lot of parents realized by going through that, educating their own children, that it wasn't really that hard, and it is challenging as the kids grow to catch up and kind of figure what they need to be learning at the different stages. But the child will also tell you by their own intuition of what they like to do and what they don't like to do. So Brianna, for instance, is very good in language, and she's good at critical thinking, and math is good, and geography is pretty good, And
Yeah.
what would you say her strong points are right now?
She is really good in math because so that's I was amazed when she do the math because she can do like in her brain only. She's not
We taught her how to do math in her head and not rely on the computer to find the answers. And she's also really good, excellent at reading. And that was interesting. We thought, I think we shared this before, that she really taught herself how to read. I mean, we coaxed her and helped her a little bit, but it wasn't that difficult. How would you say about her reading?
The reading, I was so stressed when I teach her on that one because she don't want to learn. She said that no, I don't want to, and I was keep forcing her every day, keep forcing her to read. It just stressed me out because she don't want to learn the reading. She's so lazy about the reading learning. So I said, well, I'm not gonna teach you because I'm really stressed right now. And oh my God, few weeks later, I was really amazed when I saw her reading.
I think the point you're trying to make is that they'll learn at their own pace.
Yes.
And that is the Montessori approach to education. And and even the public school knows that, but they are constantly trying to shove down their curriculum. I love that word, curriculum. What's the curriculum? They'll ask you, what's the curriculum you're using? And even our subscribers ask the same question. Let me check on this real quick.
Oh, of course.
No, not yeah, but this one's a little weird.
Yeah, well, we're gonna play with
Let me
it.
flip it over and see. Maybe I should switch sides too. Let's go like this. Bring this. Oh boy, this thing's so pretty. Like that.
Yeah, so I think when the kid is ready, and they are ready.
Yeah, no, you don't want to get too frustrated over it.
Yeah.
And we do sometimes. But in the beginning, she didn't like to read, and that must have been a short time because I just remember her. I don't remember that so much. I guess you did deal with that.
Yeah,
But,
I was dealing with it, the reading.
She reads really good now. And
She read books. She has this new thing now that
why don't you go get it?
every time we go to Walmart, oh my God, the books. She keep buying books.
Yeah, we'll show you a stack of books that she has now that she's collected. It's easy reading book, but she loves the characters and she spends a lot of time reading these books. So homeschooling it isn't easy, but alternative is worse. Sending them to, in our opinion, is really worse. And unnecessary in our case because we're not working and we have the time to do it. And if you have the desire, here is the books in the series that she's reading now. Yeah, she loves these books. She's read them all. The last one we just got a couple of days ago. She's still reading this.
Yeah, Babysitter's Little Sister, and she read it.
Yeah,
really good, over and over. It's in Walmart, and you can get it also online. It's like $8 to $10 the price each.
Yeah. So we found a book that she likes that really helps find their strengths and their interests. So you can do it, and before you know it, your kid, Brianna's already 9 years old, and there won't be maybe 7 or 8 more years, and she'll be out of high school if she was in high school. But as far as like going on to college or something, if she wanted to do that, she would just need to take the an entrance exam, and as soon as we can in the future, we're going to have her start studying for the GED. We can do it that way, and there's programs for that. So it's not impossible, and it's nothing to be afraid of. And what other questions did they ask about that?
The website that we use.
Oh, the curriculum? Yeah, well, we don't use a particular one, but we research what we wanted to learn.
But there's website that I was paying $15.99 a month. The website's name is www.education.com. You can pick which level age is your kid. There's 1 to 8. So right now I'm picking Brianna's 4th grade in her age. So when you click the 4th grade, they give you all the math for 4th grade, history, geography, everything, social study, like that. Reading and writing is for 4th grade. When she was 8, I searched the one, I clicked the one, the 3rd grade. So it's really, really good. You can print a lot, and there's, you can do also, if you want to do gaming in computer, you can answer it right there. And there's
Gaming, what do you mean?
like games, like there's a math game.
Oh, math games and stuff.
Yeah,
not
everything.
like, yeah.
Yeah, so it's very, very good website if you wanna check it out.
Yeah.
So that's what we're doing lately.
Yeah, and one thing we got Brianna off some of the computer games like Roblox. She doesn't do that anymore.
Yeah, she
Things
got
go out in
discouraged
heaven.
on that one.
That thing was awful. It really affected her behavior.
Yeah. Yeah, too much media. I noticed it when I let go the iPad. When I let Brianna play the iPad before a lot, I noticed her behavior is getting kind of
Really bad.
angry. But
Angry.
so
And
yeah,
stressed.
that's why we start timing her the iPad a day.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it's really bad if you let them to play games whole day, because there's a lot of games they're like kill. That's really, really bad for kids' mind. That's why we stop it.
Oh, another thing is the behavior of children that are homeschooled. In many cases is much better than the behavior of kids that are in the public school, where they're bullied and different things, and stresses they have to put up with the whole routine every day, and dealing with the teachers and whatever they're doing to them at the time, or trying to influence them. The whole process is 6.5 hours per day in the public school system or charter system. Out of that period of time, you have to really calculate how much time they actually spend doing work between recess, lunch, and in the actual classroom. Because in the classrooms, they might do a little bit of work, but if you notice, if you're a parent with a child that goes to public school or charter school, you'll notice that they send a lot of homework home, and guess who gets to do that with your kid? The parent.
Parents.
So you're doing the homework anyway, with the parents, they might as well homeschool.
And then you can watch your kid also 24/7.
Yep.
In school, you cannot watch if they get bullied. Right now, Brianna is doing good. She's going this every Wednesday, children's jam. They're doing
Wednesday night.
Wednesday night. They're meeting the homeschooling kids there. That's every Wednesday night. And then Sunday also. They have also kids on Sunday church. They're meeting the same also homeschooling kids. So it's very good. But you have to watch these kids really, because you try to have friends for your kids, and then one time Brianna come home crying because there's a bullying thing.
Yeah, some of those public school kids are really nasty.
Yeah. Also Bryson, by watching nursery rhymes, he's learning to count 1 to 10. And a lot of singing.
In the future, we're going to have to resource more materials and things for her that we think that's appropriate for her to learn, that we think are really necessary. But we can guide her along. That's our job. We can do it our way. And if at some point we think she needs to go to some school sometime, or get some kind of a tutor, we could.
We are open also to do
that
it
if we think it's necessary. But learning is a lifetime. It's your whole lifetime. And
whatever she wants to do, we will support her anyway. We're not putting her into a cage.
Yeah, we want her to be happy and feel free.
Yeah.
Which she does, and we taught her to be a critical thinker, to question everything. She's totally hip to all the nonsense we went through the last couple of years worldwide, and she knows the things that we know, and we study a lot. One of the key components of what we do with Brianna, and what we're going to do with Bryson, is teach them to learn how to learn. And if they have questions, And then we tell Brianna if she has a question about something. Sometimes I'll just tell her the answers and talk about it, discuss things. Or we'll just tell her to look it up. You know, look it up on DuckDuckGo or Google.
Google. She likes Google.
Well, Google has a lot of misinformation too, so it's not that reliable. So
Like I
and
give her.
and Google doesn't support conservative viewpoints. So I'm not a big fan of Google. I wish there was something else. So there is a lot of misinformation there that's there to support the narratives that we've been suffering under the last couple of years.
Yeah, like I give her a really, really hard English word, and then that's kind of her assignment. And then I told her, okay, search that on Google. What's the meaning of those words? Because she said, what's this? What is this? So I told her to search, and she did. So now she understands.
Yeah, learn how to learn, and it's a lifetime process. I better check these again. I think one's ready to come off. Yeah, see, this one's ready, I can tell. That's a big one. But to be honest, the answer to this would have been to cook them individually. They're so big. There you go.
Num num.
I think I'll take this one.
Okay.
No, it's overcooked. I'll give it to you. You like it overcooked.
Okay.
Hey, you, what are you doing today,
Good
girl?
thing,
How
but-
tall you getting?
Look at that.
Go stand. Yeah, you flat on your feet? Yep. You're catching up to your mom real fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're doing good.
Yeah.
You're learning good too. Keep it up, okay?
Okay.
If you keep it up, today we'll give you a little computer time later.
Yay.
Yay.
All right?
And over here, these are my books.
I'm gonna put this down.
You love your box?
This is book number 2 of the Babysitter Club box, and this is book number 10 of the Babysitter Club box, and this is the other box. The second is 2 more books,
That's good.
and there you go.
Okay, return that to your.
This is the first one of these that I got.
Very good.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It feels a little tough to me.
Very good to me. Mine's very good. How about yours?
Oh, it's good, huh? A little tough. A little bit. It's not prime.